Lobster fishing is one of the most lucrative and traditional industries in Europe, especially for coastal communities that have relied on the sea for centuries. The deep-sea lobsters harvested from the North Atlantic and other surrounding waters are among the most valuable seafood commodities, not only in Europe but globally. European fishermen, particularly from countries like the United Kingdom, Norway, and France, have developed advanced and sophisticated techniques for catching these elusive creatures. This video provides an in-depth look into how deep-sea lobsters are harvested, the technology used, and the economic significance of this booming industry that generates millions of euros in revenue each year. From the cold, deep-sea habitats to the bustling seafood markets, this journey is a testament to the innovation, expertise, and sustainability efforts that drive the success of lobster fishing in Europe. The economic importance of lobster fishing in Europe. A multi-million-dollar industry. Lobster fishing has long been a critical part of Europe's coastal economies, contributing not just to the livelihood of local fishermen, but to the broader seafood trade. European lobster fisheries are a multi-million-dollar industry that continues to grow in both scope and significance. This lucrative market is driven by global demand, particularly from high-end restaurants, seafood retailers, and export hubs. Millions of lobsters are harvested each year, with the largest catches coming from countries like the United Kingdom, Norway, and France. The lobster's reputation as a delicacy, particularly in fine dining, drives its high market price, making it one of the most expensive seafood items on the global market. Countries with a long tradition of lobster fishing have established strong export relationships, sending lobsters to international markets such as the United States, Japan, and beyond. As demand continues to rise, the economic importance of the lobster fishing industry for both small-scale and industrial fishermen becomes even more evident, contributing greatly to local economies through employment, export revenues, and associated businesses such as processing and transportation. Types of lobsters. There is a notable distinction between European lobsters Homarus amorus and their American counterparts Homarus americanus, both of which are prize catches in their respective markets. European lobsters are typically found in colder, deeper waters of the North Atlantic, with their range stretching from the Mediterranean up to the Arctic Circle. They are known for their darker blue-green color and unique flavor, which differentiates them from the larger, often more abundant American lobsters, which are typically found in North America. European lobsters are prized for their sweetness and firm texture, making them a highly sought-after commodity in fine dining and gourmet seafood markets. The differences in flavor, size, and appearance make them distinct from other lobsters, contributing to their premium pricing. With a growing demand for lobsters in Europe and the global seafood market, the fishing practices surrounding the European lobster have had to adapt, focusing on ensuring sustainability while meeting the rising consumer demand. The journey of a lobster. Lobster habitats and deep-sea fishing zones. Lobsters thrive in deep-sea environments, with their preferred habitats located on the continental shelf in deeper waters where the cold, nutrient-rich seafloor supports a diverse range of marine life. These areas are found along the coasts of European countries, including the UK, Norway, Iceland, and parts of France. Lobsters are typically found in depths ranging from 30 to 200 meters, though some species can live even deeper. The specific conditions of these environments, cold water temperatures, abundant food supply, and rocky seabeds are essential to the lobster's development and make these waters ideal for commercial lobster fishing. The fishing zones are often strictly regulated to ensure sustainable practices, with fishing areas designated to protect vital lobster habitats from overfishing. This regulation helps balance the commercial demand with the ecological necessity of preserving lobster populations. Fishing methods. Key. Lobster fishing is carried out primarily using traps or pots, a method that dates back centuries but has evolved significantly with the advent of modern technology. Lobster traps are large, mesh-like cages that are baited with fish or other attractants to lure lobsters inside. The traps are typically made of durable materials like wood, metal, or synthetic materials that can withstand the harsh conditions of deep-sea waters. Lobster traps come in different shapes and sizes, but all are designed to ensure that lobsters can enter easily while preventing them from escaping once they have been captured. In addition, many traps are fitted with escape mechanisms to allow smaller or undersized lobsters to slip out, preserving the future population. Fishermen typically deploy hundreds of these traps, setting them on the seafloor in strategic locations where lobster populations are abundant. These traps are left in place for hours or even days before being retrieved, often by using winches or cranes aboard specialized fishing vessels. Once the traps are pulled up, the lobsters are sorted, with only the largest and most marketable ones being kept for sale. Any undersized lobsters are carefully returned to the sea, ensuring the sustainability of the fishery. The catch. The process of harvesting lobsters involves a combination of skill and precision, especially given the challenges of deep-sea fishing. fishermen often use large, specialized vessels designed to withstand the difficult conditions of the open ocean. These boats are equipped with winches, cranes, and hydraulic systems to safely retrieve lobster traps from the seabed. Using advanced navigation equipment like sonar and GPS, fishermen can locate the most productive fishing grounds, making the process more efficient and less reliant on guesswork. Once the traps are pulled up, they are checked for their contents and the lobsters are carefully sorted. Large lobsters are placed into crates for immediate processing or storage, while smaller lobsters are released back into the ocean. This sorting process is critical to the sustainability of the lobster population, as it ensures that only mature lobsters are captured. During this process, environmental factors such as water temperature, seasonal changes, and the availability of food all play a role in determining the success of the catch. Seasonal fluctuations in lobster populations are also carefully monitored by fishermen, who adjust their fishing efforts accordingly to avoid overfishing and to comply with government regulations on catch limits. The technology behind lobster harvesting. Advanced fishing vessels and equipment. Over the years, the technology used in lobster fishing has advanced dramatically. The vessels now used for deep-sea lobster fishing are equipped with high-tech machinery, sonar systems, and advanced navigational tools that allow fishermen to locate lobster populations more accurately and efficiently. Modern lobster fishing boats are typically equipped with hydraulic winches to raise the heavy traps from the seabed, as well as cranes to handle the traps once they are on board. These boats also feature refrigerated holds, allowing lobsters to remain alive and fresh during transport to processing facilities. Some vessels are even fitted with automated sorting systems that help classify lobsters by size and quality, further streamlining the harvesting process. These technological advancements have allowed fishermen to increase the scale of their operations while maintaining a focus on sustainability and reducing bycatch. Additionally, the use of sonar equipment has made it easier for fishermen to identify the best areas for lobster harvesting, maximizing the catch and reducing wasted time and fuel. Innovation in lobster pot design. Lobster pots have evolved significantly over the years, with modern designs offering better durability, efficiency, and sustainability. Traditional lobster pots were often made from wood and twine, but today, many pots are made from more durable materials such as galvanized steel or plastic. These pots are designed with special features that make them more effective at capturing lobsters while minimizing harm to the environment. For example, many modern lobster traps are built with escape mechanisms, such as small openings that allow undersized lobsters to escape while still trapping mature, marketable lobsters. This feature helps ensure that lobster populations remain healthy and sustainable by preventing overfishing of juvenile lobsters. Additionally, many traps are designed to be biodegradable, ensuring that if they are lost or abandoned, they will break down naturally and not contribute to the growing problem of ocean pollution. As environmental concerns continue to grow, the design of lobster pots has become a key area of innovation, with new materials and technologies constantly being tested to make the fishing process more sustainable. Automation and data-driven decision-making. The integration of automation and data-driven technologies into lobster fishing is helping to increase efficiency and reduce costs. Many lobster fishing operations are now using advanced data analytics to track lobster populations and predict the best times for harvesting. This technology is often paired with automated systems that help sort and process lobsters on board the fishing vessels. By using machine learning algorithms, fishermen can make more informed decisions about where to fish and how to optimize their catch, resulting in increased profitability and less waste. Additionally, automated sorting systems help speed up the process of separating lobsters by size, allowing for faster turnaround times and reducing labor costs. With the help of big data and AI, lobster fishing operations are becoming more precise and efficient, leading to better financial outcomes for fishermen and ensuring that lobster populations are not overexploited. Processing and distribution. Onboard processing. Once lobsters are harvested from the sea, the next critical step is their processing on board the fishing vessel. This step is essential to maintaining the quality and freshness of the lobsters, which is a key factor in determining their marketability. The onboard processing process is carefully planned and executed to ensure that the lobsters are kept in optimal condition for both short and long-term transport, preserving their flavor, texture, and overall appeal. One of the first steps in the onboard processing of lobsters is sorting and grading. The lobsters are separated based on their size, quality, and market readiness. The largest and most pristine lobsters are typically reserved for premium markets, such as high-end restaurants or gourmet seafood stores, where they can fetch the highest prices. These lobsters are carefully handled to prevent any physical damage that could affect their market value. Smaller lobsters, or those that do not meet the stringent quality standards required for premium markets, are generally sold to processing plants. These plants then prepare the lobsters for export or conversion into processed products such as lobster tails, lobster meat, or lobster-based dishes. Grading lobsters is a nuanced process. The grading process involves assessing several factors such as shell condition, weight, and overall appearance. The finest lobsters are those with hard, smooth shells and healthy, undamaged bodies. In addition to size and appearance, some fisheries also consider the lobster's gender and reproductive status, as certain markets prefer female lobsters due to their higher meat yield. The grading process ensures that only the best lobsters make it to the premium market, while others are funneled into other outlets where they will still be processed and utilized for various lobster products. Another key part of onboard lobster processing is their storage. To ensure that lobsters remain alive and in good condition until they reach their destination, they are stored in specialized tanks filled with seawater. These tanks are carefully maintained to mimic the natural conditions of the lobster's ocean habitat, ensuring that they stay alive and fresh during transit. The water temperature and oxygen levels are continuously monitored, as these factors play a vital role in keeping the lobsters healthy. Some fishing vessels are equipped with sophisticated refrigeration and water filtration systems to ensure that the lobsters are stored in the best possible conditions. This storage method helps prevent the lobsters from becoming stressed or dying prematurely, which would reduce their market value and make them unfit for sale in premium markets. In some cases, lobsters are also shipped alive directly to restaurants or seafood markets. Live lobsters are particularly popular in high-end restaurants and gourmet seafood markets, where customers demand the freshest possible product. These lobsters are often transported in refrigerated containers that maintain a consistent cold temperature to preserve their vitality during the journey. Depending on the distance and duration of transport, lobsters may be shipped via air, sea, or road, with careful measures taken to ensure their survival. This live shipment process is particularly critical for high-demand markets, such as those in major metropolitan areas, where fresh, live lobsters are highly sought after for their superior taste and texture. Exporting lobsters. The demand for European lobsters extends far beyond local and regional markets. As the popularity of lobster dishes continues to rise globally, European lobsters are now in high demand in international markets such as the United States, Japan, and China. This global demand has become a significant driver of the lobster fishing industry, motivating fishermen to expand their operations and meet the needs of consumers worldwide. Over the past few decades, the trade of lobsters has grown considerably, with European lobster fisheries increasingly focused on exporting both live and processed lobsters to cater to international buyers. One of the main drivers of the increasing demand for lobsters is the growing popularity of lobster dishes in restaurants around the world. Lobster is often considered a luxury item, and its presence on a menu can attract customers seeking fine dining experiences. As more and more consumers turn to lobster as a delicacy, demand for it has soared, particularly in countries like the United States, where lobster is a staple of high-end seafood dining. European lobster fishing operations have recognized this trend and are increasingly investing in their infrastructure to ensure they can meet the growing global demand. Exports of European lobsters are not limited to just the United States. Japan, known for its sushi and seafood culture, has also become an important destination for European lobster exports. Lobster is highly prized in Japanese cuisine, and its delicate flavor is often highlighted in high-end sushi and sashimi dishes. The Japanese market places a premium on high-quality lobsters, and European lobsters, with their unique taste and texture, fit this demand perfectly. European fishermen and exporters have built relationships with seafood distributors and restaurants in Japan, ensuring a steady stream of lobsters is available for the Japanese market year-round. In addition to established markets like the United States and Japan, there is also growing interest in lobsters in emerging markets, such as China. China has seen an increase in demand for luxury food items, including seafood, as the country's middle class continues to grow. Lobster, once a rare and expensive delicacy, is becoming more accessible to a broader population. European lobster exporters are keen to tap into this expanding market, with some operations focused specifically on meeting the needs of Chinese consumers. This new demand presents significant opportunities for European fishermen, who can now access new revenue streams beyond traditional markets. The high price of lobsters in global markets has incentivized fishermen to focus on sustainable fishing practices. The cost of lobsters can fluctuate based on availability and market demand, but the premium prices in international markets ensure that lobster fishing remains an economically viable industry. However, to meet the growing demand without depleting lobster populations, sustainable practices have become a key focus. Fisheries are implementing strict regulations to ensure that lobsters are harvested responsibly, with measures such as size limits, seasonal closures, and the protection of breeding populations. These regulations help ensure that lobster populations remain healthy, preventing overfishing and allowing future generations of lobsters to thrive. The growing demand for lobsters has also led to innovations in fishing and export practices. Lobster fishing operations are investing in more efficient fishing methods and advanced shipping technology to meet the global demand. The development of improved storage systems such as temperature-controlled containers has made it easier to ship lobsters long distances while preserving their freshness. Additionally, as transportation infrastructure improves, it has become easier to transport lobsters to distant markets in a shorter time, ensuring that consumers around the world can enjoy fresh European lobsters, whether alive or processed. As the demand for lobsters continues to rise in global markets, European lobster fishermen are positioned to play a significant role in meeting this demand. By focusing on sustainability, innovation, and efficient export practices, they can ensure that this lucrative industry continues to thrive for years to come. With emerging markets like China opening up new opportunities, the future of European lobster fishing looks bright, and the industry is likely to expand even further in the coming decades. As the demand for lobsters continues to rise, sustainability becomes increasingly important in ensuring the long-term viability of lobster fisheries. Fishermen, regulators, and environmental organizations must work together to implement sustainable fishing practices that protect lobster populations while meeting the needs of global consumers. Innovations in fishing techniques, trap designs, and onboard processing technologies are already making a positive impact on the industry, helping to reduce bycatch, minimize environmental damage, and ensure the continued health of lobster populations. With careful management and continued investment in sustainable practices, the future of lobster fishing in Europe looks promising, ensuring that future generations will be able to enjoy this delicious and highly valued seafood. So that's it for today. If you like this video, then please hit the like and subscribe button for more videos. Thanks for watching.